I'd shoot him.
What?
Well, I'd try to shoot him.
Yes, sir?
Give me another drink.
I'm sorry, sir.
I
I
want
think you've had enough.
I
Now
want
look
a
what you've
drink.
done to me. Just get
Give me
hands
another
off
drink.
me.
You can't solve everything with a gun.
But my bazooka's in the trunk.
Stop it!
I'm gonna kill you.
Hold it! It's a 2-drink minimum.
You know, I think you could have shown a little sympathy.
I was gonna send a card to his next of kin.
I just don't understand you, Hammer. You're so violent.
Not always. Let's get those geeks. We'll set our guns for stun.
Guns don't have a setting for stun.
Well, that's their tough luck.
Wait a minute, Hammer. Something's wrong here. I think these are the cars the FBI uses.
Great. We'll bust them for car theft, too. That's what they're gonna look like when I'm through with them. All right, freeze, rodents! Drop the weapons. Come on, drop them. Come on the floor. Let's go.
Merci, monsieur. Merci.
You try to kiss me on the cheek and I'll shoot you.
Who the hell are you?
Come on, hands on the wall. Come on, spread them. Come on, way back,
Man,
way back.
Come on, ease up, will you? Just what do you plan to do with us?
I'm gonna knock you down, beat you up, read you your rights, and then I'm gonna beat you up again.
You're a cop? We're from the FBI.
I'm telling you, that frog you just let go is an international counterfeiter.
Not so fast. Let me see some identification.
Let's see your badge.
I got, I don't... I must have forgot to pick it up when I got off suspension. I am a detective. I really am. I have a gun.
Been printing your own money, have you?
I did not know it was illegal. It's just a hobby.
Come on, let's go.
Detective Doro has suffered a mild concussion. You can see her, but you have to be very quiet. She's suffered a nasty shock today.
Why, did you find out you graduated medical school in Grenada?
Excuse me.
She's asleep.
I'll wake her up.
Hammer, this is a hospital, for God's sake. It's a hospital.
I know I was going to use a silencer.
Doro.
Doro. I have some good news for you. If you no longer wish to partner with this brainless juggernaut of destruction, I will assign you a new partner.
I don't want a new partner, Captain. I want Hammer. He's the only one who can help me get those scum suckers.
Come, sucker. Hammer, we have to leave. She's obviously very, very sick. Very sick.
Oh, what is this, a luau?
Oh, lighten up, Inspector. We all signed this card for Dori, and we left a space for you.
Yeah, well, forget it, lady. I showed her I care in my own special way. I shot at the guy who was trying to park in her spot.
Hammer, what the hell are you belly aching about now?
This isn't the precinct. This is Pee-wee's Playhouse. Who was the mental midget who thought this dumb thing up?
It was my idea, Hammer.
Oh. Well. Oh, what's the big deal? She's not coming back from the dead. Look at this. Cookies, cakes, cards. We're cops, not caterers. Hey, where's the clown? Yeah, well, while you guys are in here turning this precinct into the Playboy Mansion, I was on the streets breaking my hump trying to crack this counterfeit case.
Did you get any leads?
Heck no.
Quiet, everybody! Quiet! Quiet! Dori's coming!
Enough hoopla.
Dori, it's good to have you back.
What the hell's going on here? This isn't a precinct, it's Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Oh, Doro. You're inside now. Would you please take off those sunglasses?
What sunglasses?
Hey, Doro, I think you've been hanging around Hammer too long.
My jaw.
Oh, well. It's not a party unless somebody breaks something.
Doro, I think it'd be a good idea if you took a week off.
I just took a week off.
Take another one!
I can't. I got a foreign slime ball to catch.
If everyone acted like her, the world would be a better place.
Hammer, I've got some bad news.
What?
I'm afraid that blow to Detective Doro's head has caused a behavioral imbalance. She's become excessively violent, irrational, and dangerous.
That happened to me once, the day I was born.
She's acquired these aggressive traits through constant exposure to a negative personality.
Oh, you lead-headed quack, that's ridiculous. She spends all her time with me.
Hammer, you don't understand. She has acquired the violent characteristics of a man she sees every day.
Yeah. Now all we have to do is find him.
It's you. You're the one. It's you.
You talking to me or to the doctor?
How long is she going to be this way?
There's just no way of knowing in cases like these.
Hammer, if she is acting like you, what do you think she might be right now?
I don't know, Captain. Lots of places I spend my time. Mud wrestling, cockfights, the taxidermy shop. There's this guy. Anything that's dead, he'll stuff. And I
She's on a case!
On the case, right. The case. Well, let's see. The counterfeiter was working downtown. I know an informant in that area. Works in a tattoo parlor, but no. Any woman who walks in there would be eaten alive.
get that one.
Don't worry, Doro. I'll save you.
Take your time.
Very good, Doro. Very good. But you gotta follow through with that backhand. Follow through.
All right, Stooley, we want some information.
Hey, don't blow my cover. And wait your turn.
There's a guy around here printing some funny money, and we want to know where to find the creep.
I said wait your turn.
I'm losing my patience with you, eggplant.
Geez, I didn't know you had a sister, Sledge.
I don't.
Then I got nothing to say to you.
Yeah? Let's take out his teeth. You work on his uppers, I'll take out his lowers.
All right. I'll tell you. The only counterfeit money around is coming from a check cashing joint downtown.
Where is it?
It's not an easy place to find, and it's in a pretty rough neighborhood. I better draw you a map. You got any paper on you? Okay. Take 5th to Broadway, down to Central, and it's right there.
Why can't we just take a shortcut? You're here.
Because that is a one-way street.
Look, instead of taking Broadway, why don't we take 5th and then make a right on this side street right there?
That's not a side street, that's a birthmark.
Oh. All right, come on, road map. You're coming with us.
Next.
Now, that thing shouldn't be on the street.
Get out, come on.
I take a long walk off a short pier, freak.
Place looks pretty rough, Doro. I think you better stick close to me.
Move it, Flapjack, or I'll shove my fist down your throat and break your ribs from the inside.
Hey, back off.
Whoa, Doro. You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Looks like you're doing a lot of business. Weasel.
We're running a special. 1 week only. You give us $1, we give you $1.50.
How can you afford that?
We make it up in volume.
Yeah? Can you break a 45?
Oh, that's a good line, Doro. I'm going to remember that.
We want to talk to the man who supplies you the money.
All right. He's gonna call me at the phone booth out in front. But why would he want to talk with you?
Because without me, he's out of business.
Holy cow.
You know, you better find another line of work, pal, or you're going to end up behind bars.
I already am behind bars.
Maggot.
So we got the greatest time. Yeah, he's so
Dang, women always yakking on the phone.
Yeah.
Yes, right, I do. So guess what I said? Get 3 minutes to rob!
Doro, I don't know what you ate, but I want some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the...
Yes.
Hammer, how's the road?
Are you kidding? She's doing great. She just put her hand through a telephone booth. You should have seen it. I mean, this woman was taking too long, right? And, I mean, right through the glass. Unbelievable.
I want you and Doro to come into the precinct immediately. And I want you to make sure she does not get killed. It's okay if you do.
Who are you talking to?
Captain.
Yeah, what's wrong with that pencil pusher? Get a paper cut?
I heard that, Doro. These two men want to ask you some questions.
Why'd they lose their way to Brooks Brothers?
Inspector Hammer, if I were you, I would not be quite so jejune.
Give me a dictionary. I'm gonna find out what you just said, and then I'm gonna clobber you with it.
Inspector, we've got no time for vulgar banter. We've got new evidence against Jean-Claude Baptiste.
You know him, the counterfeiter, who's free, thanks to you.
Oh, yeah. Maurice Chevalier.
He's still printing money, but one of his plates are missing.
What makes you so sure?
Take a look at this.
So far, he's only been able to pawn these off on unintelligent people.
I guess that's how you got a hold of it.
Cut the jokes, Hammer. We know you're a renegade, and we think you took the other printing plate.
Don't be ridiculous, you seersuckers.
Detective, perhaps you could have a word with your partner.
Sure. Nice going, Hammer.
Miss, he could be in serious trouble if he's withholding evidence.
He hasn't got the plate. I do.
Doro, you better give these men what they want.
Come on.
No way.
Why should she?
These guys aren't even cops.
They're zombies. You
think
these guys can crack this case? Get serious, Captain.
Enough! I can't stand stereo hammers. It gives me a double migraine. Doro, if you don't cooperate with the FBI, I have no other choice but to put you on suspension.
Fine. Here's my badge. Adios.
I'll give you mine too, Captain. Just as soon as I find it. Look, Doro, I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to get put on suspension.
I can still catch crooks. I just don't have to do the paperwork.
Yeah. But you had a perfect record. It was clean, it was tidy, it was spotless.
You're making me sound like a wimp.
I want another drink.
Look, mister, we've been through this before.
Come
You
on,
can't
lady.
No, I'm
Come
sorry.
on, I said I want another drink.
I'll get you some coffee.
No,
Just give me another drink. Just give
but
me...
why not?
All right, listen, Highball. I'm gonna teach you that drinking and drinking don't mix.
Hammer! Let him go.
Oh, lady, thank God you were here.
It's my turn to beat him up.
Now, wait a minute, Doro. I saw him first.
So what?
I said I saw him first.
Be a man, Hammer.
I never thought I'd say this, but I wish you were your old self again.
Hammer, sometimes you make me sick. All right, you can have the cheese log. I'm gonna go put a dime in the meter.
There's something wrong with her.
You're telling me.
There aren't any meters out there.
She gave me the slip. You see? You can't trust a woman, even when she acts like a man.
Ah, bonsoir, madame.
Hello, dog breath.
You are such a beautiful woman, but you speak like a pig.
Put a sock on it, fuzzball. See, you're still working out at your old place.
It's the perfect hideout. Only a fool would look for me here. Besides, tonight I'm packing up my counterfeiting operation and moving to Kansas under a new alias, Jean-Claude Smith.
Yeah? What's this?
Ah, the first dollar I ever made. Of course, I cannot make anything until you give me my printing plate, huh? And I'm prepared to pay quite a bit of money for it. Real money, of course.
Don't worry. You'll get what's coming to you. You creep, Suzette.
Now, my dear, I'm afraid you are going to get what's coming to you.
Okay, Doro, load up. There's slime balls afoot.
Oh, my head. Where am I?
Oh, great! Now that I need you to be me, you're you again. Come on. Come on, up. Doro, shoot your gun.
Right.
tailed you here, Hammer. Lucky for you.
I knew your dude was tailing, Hammer, so we followed you here.
Well, nobody else shows up. It's getting crowded back here.
Inspector McCall, Scotland Yard.
What are you doing here?
Just came in to buy my wife a painting. My word, it's Jean-Claude Baptiste. He's been wanted by Interpol for years. Mr. Baptiste, would you kindly step forward here, please? Stretch your hands out, please. Towards me. I arrest you in the name of the Queen.
Thank God, this is over.
Oh, it's good to have you acting like yourself again.
What do you mean?
Well, for the past couple of days, you've been acting just like me. A little too much like me.
What? What did I do?
You withheld evidence.
You called us zombies.
You called me a pencil pusher.
You slugged me.
Trust me, I didn't know what I was doing.
It's good to have you back, Doro. And back to normal. One hammer on the force is more than enough.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Hammer. No, really, thank you for saving my life.
Yeah.
Oh, I have something for you.
Oh, what is this? Oh. Ties. Well, yeah, good. Oh. Battle of the Green Berets. I have this already.
Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, I bought it when I was acting like you, I guess.
All right. Enough philanthropy. Why don't you two get back on the street and start busting scum suckers?
Scum suckers, Captain?
Oh, my God.
Pull. Yeah, talk to me.
Hammer, how you doing? It's me, Kurt Kruger. I just got back in town.
How come you didn't reverse the charges, scum sucker?
Listen, have I got some information for you about that cat burglar, the one that's pulling off all those jewel robberies?
Hey, listen, forget it, okay? It's a sissy case.
Oh, yeah? Well, he's suspected of shooting a cop.
There's a cat burglar who shot a cop? Now I'm mildly enraged.
Well, I got some important information for you, and, well, for some serious money, I'll share it with you.
Just get me the information.
Not here. How you doing? Get out of here. I tell you what, meet me at the, Bolorama. Yeah, Bolorama.
Where's Krugel?
He likes to keep a low profile. Ever since he was romantically linked with Joan Rivers. That must be the instructions.
Ow! Cow! Wow! Ow! That must hurt. Ooh.
Fine sense of deduction, Doro. Of course it hurts. Wow. What does it say? What's that nail?
Don't lean on the ball return. Put money in a hole of this bowling ball, then roll it down the gutter. I'll send back with information hidden in the hole.
Right there. You had it all of it.
below, in the gutter, in the gutter.
What are you doing?
What?
You're supposed to be throwing a gutter ball.
Not in front of other men, Doro.
Trouble, you pinhead!
Hey, Inspector Hammer. I used to have a bowling ball just like that. But that's for girls. How'd you get your thumb stuck in it?
Don't you have dishes to do or something? Come on, Norman, get this off me.
Sure, I'll just cut off your thumb.
Look, there's important information in there. Now get it off me.
I'll be right back.
I'm really sorry that these robberies have caused you so much embarrassment, Commissioner.
I wouldn't care so much, except 3 of the victims are friends of my wife. And she's making my life miserable. Captain Trunk, I want results now.
Commissioner, this is Inspector Hammer. He's working on the case. Another of our officers got very, very close, but the cat burglar shot him. I promise you, we will do better next time.
Hammer, what do you have behind your back?
What? Oh, the bowling ball. Well, actually, there's a very simple explanation.
Yeah, he's found a new way to harm others.
Actually, Captain, it happened during the investigation of the cat burglary.
This is the man put on the case. Good. I expect significant results.
Sir, I'm going to find the guy. And I'm going to hurt him.
Sledge, this lubricant ought to do the trick.
What, butter?
No, it's margarine. It's higher in polyunsaturated fat.
Where'd you learn this, embalming school? Oh, Doro, quit fooling around, will you?
Sorry.
Oh, message.
Oh.
Hammer, the cat burglar was a famous second-story man from England, reported by persons unknown to rip off all the wealthy people in town.
Yeah, Scotland Yard, this is Inspector Sledge Hammer from one of the countries you lost. I need some information. Absolutely. Yeah, I need the identity of a cat burglar who might be working the West Coast.
Ah, well, there's several ones. It's funny. In real, at arm, dangerous, goes to shoot up.
Okay, thank you. Yes, absolutely, and nice talking to you. All I could get out of him was Henry Ill, whatever that means.
Well, the inspector obviously had a Cockney accent. He meant Henry Hill.
Very impressive linguistic skills, Doro.
Dankeschön.
Nee, dada.
Excuse me. The friends of Commissioner Halberstam's wife are here.
Oh, the ones who had their jewelry stolen.
Right, and they're very upset.
Well, don't worry. I'll take care of it. I'll have a nice, sensitive talk with the broads.
This is Inspector Hammer and Detective Doro.
Hammer, look at their hairdos.
Those aren't hairdos. They're housing projects. All right, ladies, I heard about your missing jewelry, and I just want to say, tough cookies.
Hammer?
Hey, people are starving all over the world, and you're in here whining about missing baubles. I mean, tacky, what?
These women came here to get consoled, not berated.
Hey, my thumb is killing me. You don't hear me complaining. All right, now get out of here before I arrest you for conspicuous consumption.
Excuse me. This may sound inappropriate, but where do you get your hair done?
Oh, well, at the Duke of Curl. It's a unisex shop. Ask for Sir Guy. I recommend him highly.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, Doro, you don't want to look like that. Your head isn't big enough to support that kind of weight.
I've been doing some checking into these robberies. All of them took place in the morning when these women were getting their hair done.
So while they were being washed and permed, they were also being clipped.
Someone must have been casing their places to know when their appointments were.
Yeah.
It's me, Pinhead. Look, I got some more information for you on that cat burglar. But this time, I want you to meet me at an archery contest.
Listen, you weasel. I don't want any more of your dumb, elaborate, expensive ideas, you understand? I want something simple and cheap, like the $25 bus stop idea, okay?
Yeah, only this time, it's gonna cost you $50.
What? Why?
I had to raise it. They're killing me. The new tax law cut my deductions in half. Hammer?
My thumb! You pervert! Help! Just
help!
Away
Hey,
from...
I'm the one that needs the help, lady.
Help! Help!
Ma'am, it's all right. I'm a police officer. You don't have to stay. I'll apprehend him.
Huh.
What?
There's a gun sale at the mall.
The message!
Cat burglar's next victim is a Felicia Waterhouse. Tomorrow, 2 p.m.
Perfect. We'll nail him then.
Yeah, well, we better, because I'm getting tired of this child's play. I want to get back to fun and games, like dealing with death.
Right, that's a 10-4. One of our units just confirmed that Mrs. Waterhouse's car is at the beauty parlor.
Well, what do you know? Let's go.
Freeze! Police!
Yo!
Hammer's lips are moving. He's trying to say something.
You think I'll make it to heaven?
No way in the world. You must be...
Hammer?
You must be kidding. It's...
Well, it's only relatives. No cost of relatives in real.
He says the description fits Hill. I mean Hill.
Are you sure?
He described him perfectly, except for the tire tracks on his chest.
Find out if Hill worked alone.
Did Ill ever work alone?
Work alone? No, he never worked alone. No.
Never worked alone. Why can't the English learn to speak like us Americans?
Got an idea.
Well, now you're starting to think like a man.
Why don't you get your hair done?
You disappoint me, Doro. I'm a nihilist, not a stylist.
Hammer, all the women were at Sir Guy's salon when their mansions were being robbed. What does that tell you?
Yeah, but despite their stupid hairdos, they still look homely.
No.
Well, what?
Sir Guy had something to do with the robberies. Now, why don't you go there and try and draw him out?
Why don't you go? Those roots of yours could use a little touching up. Maybe I will go.
Go ahead. Do my hair.
The problem, Thatcher, is that your hair has no concept.
What do you mean, no concept?
Well, in that it doesn't really fit the shape of your head. So, how did you come to find me?
Oh, by car.
Yes. Well, did someone refer you?
Only a bloody bloke named Ill.
Ill.
Henry Ill.
Henry Ill. Renee, darling, you look lovely. Beautiful. So it's unfortunate about Henry.
Yes. Well, I suppose we'll just have to carry on without him.
Carry on.
His vocation and mine, we're the same.
Really?
Really.
Yes, well, the jewel trade can be most lucrative.
It ain't exactly crumpets.
You might leave your home address with me before you leave.
Oh, I might I?
Yes. I'd like to put you on my mailing list so I can send you some free samples of astringent.
How generous.
Well, anything for a fellow countryman.
Right. God save the king.
Queen?
Don't confuse me. If I catch him, he's gonna be Sir Dead Guy.
Thatcher, I was in the neighborhood, thought I'd visit your flat.
Huh.
How do you like your concept?
The only concept I hate worse is gun control.
Perhaps I've overmoosed you. All right. As you may know, our friend Henry worked with me and someone else who shall remain neighbors.
Oh, must be tough, huh? Going through your whole life without a name.
We'd like you to work for us.
Really?
We want you to break into the home of a customer while she's at my shop.
Oh, sort of a rinse and rub job, eh? Who might that customer be?
A Mrs. Morgan Ulverston, the wife of the police commissioner.
Let me think about it. I'll ring you up in the morning.
Very good. Very, very good. Cheerio.
Rice Krispie. It's a very simple plan, sir.
Well, if you thought of it, it's got to be simple, at best.
Well, let's hear it.
You give us your jewels. Let your wife keep her appointment at the beauty parlor, and then later Hammer will tell Sir Guy that he stole the jewels.
But before I give them to him, I'm going to tell him I want to meet the brains behind the operation.
Well, let's do it and finally crack this case.
All right.
Good work, Doro. Hammer. Bad haircut. Very bad.
Sir Guy, Thatcher here. I've decided I'd like to do some second-story work.
Have you done this before?
Well, I usually break through the front door, but that's another story.
Yes, but you see, I insist that I accompany you.
What? No. Actually, no. That won't be necessary. I work without a net, so I wouldn't...
Very good. But you see, I like to break in men. Meet me at the Holberston Mansion at 12:30.
All right. 12:30.
12:30 what?
Inspector Hammer, these are the Holdeston jewels.
Yeah, well, we ran into a little snag. You see, Sir Guy wants to see me in action. He would.
Little snag? You've never broken into a house before?
Yeah, well, before I shot a man, I never shot a man. So what does that prove? Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Better back you up.
'Tis I, Sir Guy.
Mrs. Holdeston has arrived for her appointment.
Tell her I'm tied up in traffic and to please wait. This is a nightmare.
Better not walk barefoot in here, huh?
Easy. Easy. We're gonna get along just great. Easy now. Okay. Attaboy. Attaboy.
Hammer. Surprised to see me?
Why should I be? You live here.
That's not what I mean.
What's the price that you're behind this? No, any dimwit could figure that out.
Then how did you?
Easy. The police commissioner can't afford a big mansion and expensive jewels unless he's on the take. Or unless he finds a lot of change in his couch cushions.
Too bad you won't be alive to tell this to anyone. On my command, my dog will rip you to shreds. You see, it's all been well thought out from the beginning. Including sucking you in, sucker.
Freeze!
Tear him up! My dog.
Oh, your dog is all right. But not for long. violating my airspace.
You're gross. We're just trying to have fun.
Well, grow up. Girls should be stewardesses, not pilots.
Good evening.
7:58. What's the difference? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Watch it!
Stupid jogger! Out of my way!
Watch it, slime bucket.
Sorry. It's my fault, officer. Please, be my guest.
Yet! Our orders are to take him alive. We will get him later.
Spasista! Spasista! Spasista!
All right, Tommy. You're gonna lose the arms race and the foot race.
Oh, пожалуйста, спасите! Please, slow down!
Oh, this is typical. You Ruskies always have to cheat to win.
No! Please, you have to help me!
Hey, you're a communist. You're beyond help.
Those men! They are trying to kill me!
Good for them!
God bless America!
Now you're hitting below the belt, green card.
Oh, no. No, please. Please.
This better not be a trick.
No, it's not trick.
Come on.
Okay. Thank you. Hammer, according to the embassy, this is Professor Vronsky.
That's who I am.
Well, if he's a professor, how come he doesn't speak English better?
Professor, do you have any idea who these men were?
I am sure they were the KGB. I escaped from Soviet Union 3 months ago. But I am not nuclear scientist. I am a humble agronomist.
Well, you must be pretty valuable. They're very anxious to get you back.
Yeah, what, you got a lot of unpaid bills over there? Charge too much on your Russian Express?
Captain, don't you think we should call the CIA?
No. The CIA could have the spies from the KGB.
You can't trust any of them. CIA, KGB, IRS.
No. The only one I trust is Y.O.
Apparently, the professor is flying to Springfield for a top-level government conference tomorrow morning.
Captain, flying to Springfield means 2 changes of planes. Planes mean airports, and airports could mean trouble, sir.
She's right. They can lose your luggage like that.
I must get to Springfield safely.
Captain, I think we can get the professor to Springfield without using a plane. We'll use an alternative form of transportation that no one uses anymore.
That's a good idea, Doro. We'll take a stagecoach. I'll ride shotgun.
No, Hammer. I mean the train.
That is an excellent idea, Doro.
Oh, just what I always wanted, to be cooped up in a caboose with a crummy commie.
Stargazer Limited, New Phoenix, enter at Springfield, now leaving on track.
Okay, Tinkle, you're safe now. Absolutely no one knows you're here.
Professor Vronsky!
Oh,
get him up, get him up!
No, Inspector Hammer. This is Dr. Johansson, a visiting lecturer from the university.
Oh.
She will be speaking at the conference.
I'm from Oklahoma.
Yeah, well, what are you doing on this train?
Well, if you must know, I'm afraid of flying.
I'm not afraid of anything. Except world peace.
Sarah, where you are sitting?
I had a berth 3 cars down, but apparently the train is overbooked, so...
I wish I could give birth to you, but it's not possible.
I have room in my compartment. You could always share with me.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
This way, please.
Well, I'll see you, Professor.
I knew the railroad was having trouble finding passengers, but this is ridiculous.
I hate to think I'm sharing my room with a cow.
Yeah, well, I vowed I'd never do it again.
Oh. What do you mean again?
I told you I was married.
Well, I'm sorry about this minor inconvenience, but they loaded this cattle car on by mistake. Yeah. It was supposed to be on the eastbound limit.
Oh.
Well, at least we'll have fresh milk, huh? Easy, big fella.
Here we are.
Hi.
Put some clothes on.
Why should I?
Let me get back to you on that.
This is your compartment, sir.
Ladies, please. Have a nice trip.
What's wrong?
I have claustrophobia. I have spent once 10 years in cramped room like this.
Where were you, in a prison, huh?
No. Luxury condo in Moscow. Oh, I must get some air.
No! No way, Josejovich. I'll let you out there. You might get kidnapped. What, do you want your picture to wind up on a carton of borscht?
No. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I must stay in compartment, but there are only two things that relax me. One is chess.
What's the other one?
Sex. You will enjoy chess. It's good for nerves.
When I became a cop, I had my nerves removed.
Oh, look at those lines. That is one well put together piece of machinery. Rimsky.
Korsakov.
Come in, Comrade Barkovich.
Since your incompetence botched the kidnapping, I've been sent to oversee you. I will make sure Professor does not reach Springfield.
We will have him off the train by the time we get to Phoenix.
I hope so. For your sake. Meanwhile, put these on. With these decadent bourgeois jackets, you can move around train without arousing suspicion. Now, practice being American waiters.
How many in your party?
There are 30 million in Communist Party.
Comrade, are we not all equal under communism?
You're right. Forgive me.
Two men sitting across a chessboard. We are not so very different from each other, Inspector.
You forget, pal. I was born in the USA. Crown me.
I am still not quite used to your American customs.
What do you mean, like freedom of speech and the right to bear arms? Things you Ruskies don't have?
The Russian people are victims of their leaders. Just like you Americans.
Shut up. Don't confuse me. Hey, let's play a game I like, huh? Target practice.
What is that?
It's a target. It's what, you never saw a target before?
Oh, in Russia, we practice by shooting at dissidents.
Well, here we call them liberals.
If you don't mind, Inspector, I'm too nervous to play.
Fine. Okay. All right. Red square.
It's too stuffy in here. I must get some air.
You're right. It is stuffy in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and check and see if it's safe for you to get some air. The demo from the limo. This is gonna be easy.
Here you are. Good. Hey. Yeah.
Oh! No! Who are you?
Hammer. Sledge Hammer. This is the last car, Skamsky. I'm sending you back to Russia. And then after a long vacation in Siberia, you'll return to peasant life, settle down with your 300-pound fiancé, and go back to your job in the cement factory. Hey, what's the matter? You afraid of a little work? Lazy commie? So much for glasnost.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Well, the tracks are messy, but the coast is clear, Vronsky. Vronsky? Oh, God.
What are you doing?
I lost my ticket
Well, where did you see it last?
in the professor's pocket.
Hammer, you didn't lose the professor.
Hey, give me a break, Doro. Do you know where he is?
No.
Okay, well, I saved him last time. Now it's your turn. Sorry, Professor. That was reflex.
I had to get some fresh air.
From now on, no one takes their eyes off the professor.
Don't worry, Doro. I've got him. Hey, you keep this up, lady. I'm gonna put you in a chokehold.
My place at 8?
The professor's gone.
You're right. I guess we'll have to wait till the next tunnel to get him back.
Excuse me.
Weren't you two next door?
No. We're on our way to the Twins Convention in St. Louis.
What's the next stop? The Twilight Zone? It's a funny place for a stop sign.
Hammer, someone must have pulled the emergency brake to get the professor off the train.
This is getting exciting, isn't it?
What are you doing?
Nothing. No, I just got to... No, here. Look, tell the conductor to get this thing going. I want to see if I can find the professor.
Yeah.
Come in.
God, just as I thought. Calvin Khrushchev. Hey, this is no time to floss.
Hammer.
These are desperate men. They want to drag me back to Russia.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Misery loves company.
There you are. I was beginning to worry. Would you care to join me for dinner?
Oh, da.
Not me. I'm gonna catch that comic, and I'm gonna make him play Russian roulette the hard way, with a bullet in every chamber.
Hammer! Hammer, wait. Don't you think our first priority is the professor?
All right, I'll eat. I hate to kill on an empty stomach, but this time, I'm taking no chances.
Inspector Hammer, is this really necessary?
Доверяйте мне. Я знаю то, что я сделаю. Let's go. Oh, wait. This is... No, here. No, you're... Come on. Hey, don't worry. I got the key.
Sorry.
Oh. Hey, it's got to be here somewhere.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Why don't we go eat?
Well, all right, we'll go. We'll look for it later. But I'm telling you right now, from now on, I'm going to stick closer to you than a wet T-shirt.
Oh, thank you, Inspector Hammer.
Hey, what is this? From Russia with love?
Professor, I don't understand why it is the Russians want you back so badly.
Yeah, I mean, after all, you didn't invent anything that could destroy America.
There's no need. Hammer could destroy America all by himself.
I have been thinking. It could be secret project that I worked on called Operation Squash.
Operation Squash? That sounds disgusting. What do you mean, that they just would make us all eat squash?
No, Inspector Hammer. Operation Squash is a plan to remove all the nitrogen from your soil.
Without nitrogen, America's farm industry would collapse.
It's collapsing with nitrogen.
If Operation Squash succeeds, Russia will control the entire world's food supply.
Well, I've had my supply, because I'm telling you, I'm stuffed. God, take it easy, will you? Look at this. There are people starving in Siberia, and you're playing around with your food? God, come on.
Excuse me. Wait. Logic must prevail. Let me think. It is impossible.
Night, Sarah. Good night. Thanks again.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. Good night. Maybe we... Excuse me a moment. No?
Slowly, Professor.
You two are animals.
Capitalist fool. You're like everything else made in the USA. Cheap, shoddy, and worthless.
Okay, lady, that tears it. You can insult me, but don't you insult the American worker.
All right. Stand up.
Why should I? You'll just shoot me and then I'll fall down again.
All right, Hammer. This is where you get off.
Hammer? What is going on? Hammer! What's going on?
I had this gut feeling that woman isn't from Oklahoma. Okay, Doro, cover this exit.
unarmed woman.
That's what you think.
A man. How did you know?
I realized we both used the same aftershave lotion.
Yeah, see, that is a good color on you. Makes your fingers look much longer.
Now, they'll stop at nothing. They will do anything.
Incredible. A top agent dressed as a woman. Clever rascals.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot day in Siberia before you get out of jail, pal. Or girlie, or what do I call him?
He's not going to jail, Hammer.
What do you mean?
The Russians are desperate to get him back. They're already arranging a swap.
Great. What do we get? More wimpy ballet dancers?
No, they're returning one of our journalists.
Oh, great. As if we don't have enough of them. You must be some kind of big shot, huh?
Yes. My country spent a fortune on me. Hormone injections, electrolysis, and wardrobe.
They spent all this money so you could be a KGB assassin?
No. They spent it so I could enter Miss Iron Curtain contest.
They may have a winner. Oh, you don't know.
Daly, I'll give you one guess as to why I'm in such a good mood.
Inspector Hammer has been kidnapped by aliens for use in laboratory experiments.
Close. Hammer is going to trial today for murder.
Captain, you don't seriously believe that Hammer shot Hugo Victor in cold blood, do you?
Doro, what I can't believe is that Hammer shot him only once. Restraint is not one of Hammer's strong points.
Captain, Victor is one of the biggest racketeers in this city. He had many other enemies besides Hammer.
But none as psychotic as Hammer. You see, Victor beat every rap that Hammer ever brought against him. So Hammer finally snapped.
I just don't believe he did it.
I don't believe he did it either.
I don't either.
Excuse me, sir. Do you think Inspector Hammer is guilty?
Yes, I do.
Who is that?
Hammer's attorney.
Here he comes. Here. What happened? Inspector Hammer, Susie Shallow from Channel 6 News. How does it feel to be charged with the murder of Hugo Victor?
I'm mad, that's what I am. Somebody else got all the fun of killing this cheese ball. Now I get the blame. So why don't you go cover a bake-off?
The death of Hugo Victor, tragic accident, or public service. Susie Shallow, Channel 6 News.
Sledge. I know things are looking pretty grim right now. I just want to let you know we're behind you 100%.
I'm not worried, Doro. I'm gonna get off. I'm a cop. Judges are our friends. We're on the same team.
All rise.
Look, there isn't a judge in this country who would convict me. Except her.
Court, Judge Ida Grubb presiding.
I just would like to say, Your Honor, that is a particularly becoming shade of black you're wearing.
Inspector Hammer, this court will not be influenced by flattery.
Would you rather have cash?
Sit down! Inspector Hammer, you're charged with murder in the first degree. How do you plead?
I never plead. Usually I don't even ask.
Just tell her guilty.
What?
I'll get you off on the appeal, and it will make a better ending for the movie of the week.
You egg-sucking leech.
How about a book?
Get out.
How about a musical?
Get out.
How about a musical based on the book?
Get out. Go chase an ambulance.
Or a book based on the musical? How about a rock video?
Inspector Hammer, what do you propose to do for counsel?
Clarence Darrow.
Your Honor, we can hire an attorney from the Safe Sledge Fund started at the precinct.
How much did you collect?
$1.99.
Inspector Hammer, the court needs an answer. What are you going to do?
Your Honor, I've decided to represent myself.
Hammer, You don't have to do that. I will lend you the money.
Thanks, but no thanks. And I plead not guilty. See, they're laughing. I got them in the palm of my hand.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
Your Honor, the prosecution calls R.C. Victor. Your relationship to the deceased?
Surviving son. And professional playboy.
Can you describe now, please, in your own words, the events of the night of January 24th?
Well, I'd arrived at the precinct to bail my father out after he'd been arrested for jaywalking by that gibbering homicidal maniac, Inspector Hammer.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. That slipped. That was just, I don't know. I was, whoop, ho, see? Try it. Really.
Anyway, as I was saying, that turkey had the audacity to confront my father with a gun.
Hey, what's going on here? Who let this lungfish out of his cave?
Inspector, he paid his bail. We had to let him go.
Why?
Because that's the law.
You're kidding.
Hammer.
All right, Victor, okay, we'll release you. But nobody says we have to release you alive.
Go ahead, Hammer. You want to try something? I've got a black belt.
Yeah? I got a silver gun.
Yeah, I heard about that little thing.
Oh, Freeze!
What the hell is going on out here?
Oh, I was just demonstrating some low-impact aerobics with Officer Smith here.
Hammer! I'll see that you're busted down a Cub Scout for this!
You just want to see me in short pants. Listen, you miserable can of tuna. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do.
And the next day, Inspector Hammer shot my father.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Inspector Hammer?
Yes, I was wondering if I could take the witness into a dark room with some rubber hose just for a short time, Your Honor.
I object, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll use a lead pipe.
The witness may step down.
Prosecution would like to call Mrs. Rebecca Manderley. Mrs. Manderley, would you tell the court the events of the morning of the 25th?
Certainly. Inspector Hammer here came to see Mr. Victor that morning. I showed him into the study, and a few minutes later, I began to hear all sorts of cursing and shouting and crashing, and, well, suddenly there was a gunshot. Well, I ran to the study and... Oh, faith and be God.
Father! Mrs. Manderley canceled my father's golf appointment.
It was Inspector Hammer I saw in his car driving away that morning.
No further questions.
Inspector?
Mrs. Manderley, how long did you work for Hugo Victor?
32 years.
32 years. That's a very long time. You must have liked him.
He was all right.
All right? I'd say you thought he was more than just all right. I'd say you loved him.
What?
In fact, you loved him enough to lie about who killed him. Ever since that first night when you met him and you were dancing in the chorus of the hula bar, you've been in love with him. It was a whirlwind romance. Then your beauty faded and you became the dried-up, frustrated old hag you are today. But your love burned ever brighter. So you took any job you could just to be near him, and you became his housekeeper. You may as well admit it. You were addicted to love. But then you got a new girl, a younger, a prettier girl than you. A girl who had a gun tattooed right on her... Well, anyway, she was cute. You couldn't stand it. You couldn't take it anymore, so you stood behind the study door, and you waited until I left, and then you shot her in a fit of jealous rage. Now, that's really how it happened, isn't it, Mrs. Manderley?
Gish posh and nonsense. Hugo was terrible in the sack, so I dumped him. But he always paid a good wage, so I stayed on. And that's the end of the story right there.
Aha. Well, it was worth a try. No further questions, Your Honor. Read that back to me, would you?
What's the point between you and me? You don't have a snowball's chance in hell.
Thanks. That's what I thought she said.
You may step down. Mr. Burnham.
The prosecution would like to call Inspector Sledge Hammer. Inspector Hammer, why don't you give us your version of what happened that fateful morning?
Well, as long as I'm up here. See, I drove to Hugo Victor's house.
Inspector Hammer, to see you, sir.
Look, Hammer, state your business and get out of here, will you? I've got a tee-off time in half an hour.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm already teed off.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'll take the penalty. I'm gonna watch you like a hawk. Wherever you go, I go, Hugo. Water hazard.
What are you doing, Hammer? You got nothing on me and you never will. And besides, even if you did put me behind bars, I'd be out just like that.
Then maybe I should put you away permanently. Oh! Boy, this is a tough course. Now I'm in a sand trap.
Hammer, I'm warning you. You've gone too far, Hammer. I'm warning you.
I'm gonna take a mulligan on this one.
And if anything does happen to me, my son's gonna take over the business. And he's even worse than I am.
Well, then I'll send you both on a permanent vacation. You can have a family reunion in the place where bad people go and burn for eternity.
I've already been to the Bahamas. Oh, no!
Oh, one of my better games. See you on the back nine. Divot breath.
So, when you left, Hugo Victor was still alive.
Unfortunately, yes.
Then how do you explain this?
I don't know.
Your Honor, I would like to enter as Exhibit A.
What, is it time for People's Court?
This videotape taken from one of the surveillance cameras at Hugo Victor's house.
Well, see you on the back nine. Divot breath. Can I see that part again where he gets shot?
Recess!
Inspector Hammer, what do you think of the videotape we just saw?
Well, I didn't think it had enough action, but it had a great finish. On a Hammer scale, I'd give it 4 bullets.
Well, do you think that...
Hey, I never think. That's what makes me a good cop. Now, will you get off my back, you prattling parasite?
Hammer, that tape, what's going on?
I don't know. All I know is I did not kill Hugo Victor. I never forget the good times in my life. You know that.
Hammer, after that tape, it's going to take a miracle to get you off.
Well, say hello to Saint Hammer. I just thought of the one witness I can call who can save me.
Who are you going to call?
Your Honor, for my next witness, the defense would like to call Inspector Sledge Hammer.
Testing one. Inspector Hammer, the court is well aware of your distinguished record of excellence.
Well, you're too kind to...
No, I mean it. But let's move on.
Yeah.
Inspector Hammer, Hugo Victor was let go on bail. Why was that?
Because of namby-pamby judges who insist on stupid little details like search warrants and incriminating evidence and conclusive proof and stuff like that.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Captain, if he keeps playing this tape, it's going to kill him.
I hope we get to hear side 2.
However, despite your frustration, you had no intention of killing Hugo Victor when you went to visit him. Is that true?
No way.
That's it, Hammer. I've heard enough.
It's going quite well. All right, let me just fast forward to the good part here.
Can we just get this over with? Hog breath.
That's extra stuff. Oh, I don't know how that got on there. I think I went too far.
You're telling me.
Listen. Well, that's not right, is it? Get off me! This dang machine!
Stop! Have you gone completely mad?
Don't worry, she's not talking to you. She's talking to me.
Who are you talking to?
No, this is just, I just had a...
Inspector Hammer,
What?
surrender your weapon.
Sir? Your Honor, for its next witness, the defense would like to call Detective Dori. This is where we get him on the run, Doro. Detective, will you kindly tell the court exactly what I said when I heard that Hugo Victor was going to be released from jail? Now, I want you to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The whole truth. Sledge, I don't think that's a good idea. They're not going to understand.
Detective, please. I'm sure you have nothing to hide.
As soon as we heard that Victor made bail...
I'm going to get you. You know that, don't you? I'm going to get you, you miserable can of tuna, if it's the last thing I do.
Gentlemen, this way, please.
Hammer, maybe Hugo Victor is innocent.
Doro, the sign said don't walk, and he deliberately stepped in the crosswalk.
I'm talking about racketeering.
Hey, come on. He's so crooked, he moonlights as a corkscrew.
We don't have any proof.
Not yet.
Hammer, you're not thinking of doing something illegal, are you?
Manufacturing evidence is a time-honored police tradition. Come on, Captain, just this once, let's go over the edge. Huh? Just a little piece of evidence, just something small, like a body. All right, that will be all. Thanks for nothing, blabbermouth. Your Honor, are your shoes too tight? I just was checking. For my next witness, I would like to call Captain Trunk. For my next witness, I would like to call Captain Trunk. Captain, please. Captain Trunk. Captain Trunk, have you ever known me to be violent or irrational? Let me rephrase that. Have I ever been violent or irrational, but without a reason?
Your Honor, do I have to answer that?
Why don't we just skip ahead to the multiple choice? Would you please describe to the court the events that took place after I returned from visiting Hugo Victor?
Hammer, you don't want...
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, it was like this.
Hi there. Oops. Whoop. Well, I just thought I'd come by and say hello to you two. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, isn't it? It's a very natty tie you're wearing, Captain.
Hammer? Have you been whiffing gunpowder again?
No. See, I just returned from a very successful meeting with Hugo Victor, and I think our problems are over.
Hello?
And that was the phone call that informed you that Hugo Victor was murdered.
Yes.
Now, would you describe to us your exact thoughts as soon as you found that out?
No, you didn't do it. It's finally happened, and now you've gone and done it. I I'm sorry, Your Honor. I lost control for a second.
Yes, he did. That'll be all. Thank you. Then what did I say?
That for 2 cents you'd blow Hugo Victor to fish food and give back change.
Then what happened?
You mean before you bit Mr. Victor in the hand, or after you kicked him in the shins?
In simple layman's terms.
It was a hard shot. Direct center, just like you always do.
Okay, that's fine. No further questions.
The bullet fragments were from a .44 Magnum, just like you always carry.
Right. No, thank you. No further
And
questions.
we found a full set of prints.
Hey.
That were exactly
okay,
like yours.
I said that's enough. Can't you understand English? Thank you. For my next witness, the defense would like to call R.C. Victor. Mr. Victor, did you get along with your father?
Sure. He used to slap me around a little, but what are dads for?
Oh, right. You mean like he got you in a chokehold when you were sleeping, that kind of thing?
Well, we'd horse
Someone
around.
in front here, boom, that kind of thing?
No.
Indian burn, yeah?
No.
Inspector Hammer,
Burn, that kind of thing? Objection overruled. Enough chit-chat. Mr. Victor, is it not true that you recently had a serious falling out with your father with respect to when you would take over the family business?
Well,
Yes. Yes. And isn't it also true that if anything happened to your father, you would be the one to inherit everything?
Yes, that's true, but...
But, me no buts! Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit to you that this man had the opportunity, the motivation, and the means with which to kill his father, and in fact, he did it!
But I was out in the backyard pruning the roses when he was shot.
You're lying!
No, I'm not.
You're lying!
No, I'm not.
You know you're lying!
Cross my heart.
You're lying!
On my father's grave.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
It's about time. You may step down. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may retire to ponder your verdict. In the meantime, this court is in recess.
Anybody needs any help with parking tickets? Because I can help you out on that.
Hammer!
Everybody?
Where's your dignity, man?
I don't know, but I know where it's going to be if I get no takers. I'm doing 10 to 20 for murder.
You hold it yourself.
You got a hold of me already. Moving violations.
Listen, I'm behind you all the way.
That's nice of you, Doro. But they don't have co-ed jails. I'll tell you what, we'll split the time. Hammer! What? She offered. She said she...
Hammer, any predictions about the future?
Yes. Scientists will perform the first brain transplant, and you'll be the recipient.
The jury has reached a decision.
Oh, finally. How long were they out?
30 seconds.
Ooh.
Will the defendant please rise?
Of the charge of murder in the first degree, we find the defendant, Inspector Sledgehammer, guilty.
How about the best 3 out of 5?
Inspector Hammer, do you have anything to say before I render my extremely harsh and incredibly painful sentence?
Yeah. I want to sell with a western exposure. I don't like the sun waking me up in the morning.
It's enough. You know, we're not talking about a slap on the wrist here.
Wait, what did you say? Did you say wrist?
Wrist.
Wait, I just thought of something. Anybody could have impersonated me and faked this tape. Can't even see my face. All they would have needed was somebody with my size and my build. Somebody like R.C. Victor.
It's impossible. I was in the garden.
No, you weren't. You waited behind the study door, and when I left, you came in and you shot your own father. Even a world-class sprinter couldn't have made it from the rose bushes to the study between the time you heard the shot and you appeared on that video screen. You see how long it took me to say it?
That's a lie. I ran track in high school. It was easy.
Oh, yeah? Then what about that? And what about that?
I cut myself shaving.
No, you didn't. All right, you're going to jail, snail bait, for the murder of your own father. Oh! Stand back! Hey, thanks a lot for taking away my gun, Your Honor.
Nag.
Out of my way, creatures!
As you can see, a mild gunfight has broken out here behind me in the courtroom.
Nuts. Oh, this is amazing.
What do you mean?
For once, the press came in handy.
So what would you have done if you had been found guilty?
I could have done that time standing on my head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Hammer, when you go to prison, they take your gun away.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No.
No? Well, you could see it like on Visitor's Day or something, right?
No.
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
Good evening, I'm Robin Leach. The producers of Sledgehammer have asked me to explain tonight's episode. Let me be frank, it is an attempt to boost the ratings. There are many ways to do this. Better scripts, more warmth, and big-name guest stars. But we're desperate. So in tonight's episode, we're going to rely on 4 surefire ratings grabbers. Sex, violence, rock music, and, best of all, a cliffhanger ending that will keep our viewers glued to the edge of their seats until next season, thus ensuring there will be a next season. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Thunderbird 1 to base. We just passed checkpoint 3. All is clear. Over and... What the...
All right, ladies. The party's over. This is a restricted area.
Oh, come on, guys. We're just having fun. Think fast.
Hammer, I must congratulate you on apprehending those bank robbers. I just can't believe that you were able to get them to surrender their weapons by reading aloud from the collected works of Rod McEwen.
It's great.
You know, some of them were weeping openly. That's true. The truth is that poetry is more effective than tear gas. Remember that.
And you didn't even draw your weapon.
Oh, I tell you, who needs this silly thing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I did that. I'm paying for that.
No. Keep your money in your pocket.
Sledge, I'm so proud of you. You know, it takes a real man to do what you did.
What a wonderful woman. A woman.
Come here. I've got something for you.
Oh, what a terrible nightmare.
Hey, Hammer, you better get away from that door.
What?
There's a top secret meeting going on in there with Trunk and Doro and some army brass.
Huh. Really? Well, I'm sure they're expecting me.
Really stuck. This is a matter of national security. I must insist on complete privacy. General, you can count on it.
What's the big idea? Wait a minute. You planning an invasion without telling me?
Who is this man?
Reporting for duty, sir. Inspector Sledge. And this is my platoon.
General, I promise you there will be no further interruptions.
Hey, who ordered the hero special?
Oh, that's me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, thanks. Hope there's enough mayonnaise.
No, I'm sure it's fine. General, I'd just like to say that I really am a fan of what you guys did in Grenada. And I love the TV commercials.
Hammer, you damn warmonger.
Oh, no, Captain. That's quite all right. I don't know why, but I like him. He reminds me of myself as a young man. Oh, God. I was just filling him in on what's happened. A Class D warhead was en route to a secret test site when the truck was intercepted by terrorists.
What were they? Bunch of drug-crazed hippies packing M16s?
No, they were a team of women in bikinis.
Oh, really?
Hammer, this is serious.
That's right. That's why I'm here.
She never wears a bikini.
Hammer, it's because of my background in terrorist psychology.
Well, this never would have happened if the military hadn't gone soft. What you need to depend on is fine, upstanding young soldiers like this man. Where are you from, son?
This is the man who betrayed his country. And he was having an affair with one of the terrorists.
Why, you traitor, you Judas, you Benedict Arnold!
Hammer! You see, I can't even trust my own men. That's why I had to bypass internal security and come to you. There's a bomb out there, and I want it back. This is a priority 1 red alert.
A bunch of women with a lethal warhead. Just look at all the damage they can do with one credit card.
What color were her eyes?
Blue. Oh, what is it with this computer always, Doro, huh? Why don't you get the sketch artist?
I quit. Makes more money at county fairs. Okay. How about the hair?
Silky blonde. with little highlights.
Oh,
of
give it a rest, will you? Thoreau, I'm telling you, this is not going to work.
Wait, that's her.
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Print it up.
Okay.
What's taking so long?
Hold on.
So you sold your country down the river for this, huh? Was it really worth it?
What do you think?
So what'd you say her name was?
Scarlett O'Hara.
That sounds familiar.
It's obviously an alias.
Right.
There's no file on this woman.
Inspector Hammer, they're about to tow your car away.
What do you mean? There was a legal parking spot after I knocked the sign down.
Oh, yes, but you parked on a suspect.
Oh. Well, he was guilty.
A suspect, Hammer. Innocent until proven guilty.
Is that new?
Hey, I think I know this girl.
Who is she?
I saw her at my aerobics class at the Jill Taylor's Fitness Center.
Well, which one? There are thousands of those.
Well, the original one, downtown.
All right, Doro. Call the FBI and see if you can get a make on that picture. I'm gonna go down to the health club and see if I can find little Miss Armageddon. Jill Taylor's Housewife Fitness Program, Jill Taylor's Expectant Mothers Program, the Divorced Woman's Program. Got anything for me? The Blonde Fascist Pig Program, huh? I'd like to speak to this Jill Taylor.
Well, she's in there, but you can't go in.
Don't tell me, let me guess. She's doing a workout tape.
That's right. The Las Vegas Showgirls program.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, hold it.
Take 5.
I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure. Keep up with me and we can talk.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it's essential for your cardiovascular system.
No, I mean, do we have to do it right now?
If you suddenly stop exercising, your muscles will cramp up.
Oh. Have you ever seen this woman?
Yes, she was in my class, but she dropped out. She had no commitment.
How many times did she attend?
700.
Some people just can't cut it.
Inspector Hammer, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm demonstrating a police force breathing technique.
You look like you need my remedial aerobics course.
Listen, lady, I'm a man. I can do anything you can do, except conceive. Now let's get physical. Do you remember the name of the girl?
Joan, Vicky, Carrie. I don't know, you'd have to look up in files.
Did she ever do anything suspicious?
I saw her eating red meat once. Inspector Hammer, don't
Yes.
you ever lift weights?
I lift this one every day. Anything else you can tell me about this girl?
Inspector, I have hundreds of clients. I don't have time to keep tabs on every single one. Do you know the whereabouts of all the criminals you've ever dealt with?
Yeah, the cemetery. Look, you look like you could use a break. Why don't you get her filed?
Anything to help.
Ow. Dora, would you pick that up for me, please?
What happened to you?
Jill Taylor challenged me to a workout. I got pains in places I didn't even know I had places.
What'd you find out? Other than you're in lousy shape.
Maybe you'll have a little more respect for me when you take a look at this file and find out what I got on that tank-top terrorist.
Yeah, what did you get?
Well, I got her address, for one. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Thank you very much.
Hammer, that's the White House.
Oh, we can't bust Nancy Reagan.
It's obviously a fake address. The health club must be in on this. Jill Taylor's hiding something.
I don't think she could hide anything. That leotard was so tight, you could literally...
Hammer, this time I'm going to the health club, undercover. And I won't come back with a bogus address.
Hammer, get in here immediately.
Ow, ow, ow.
I just received this cassette.
We have your warhead. Unless you deliver $1 billion to our Swiss bank account inside of 12 hours, we'll blow your city to kingdom come.
$1 billion? Whew. I wonder what that is after taxes.
I knew this would happen. I knew it would happen. I could see it coming. It was inevitable. Hammer, you get involved in a case and suddenly it is the end of the world.
Well, look at the bright side, Captain. The whole city full of crooks is getting the death penalty. Will you clear the lines, ragweed? We're in the middle of a crisis here. Look, just get off the phone, maggot.
Who is it?
Some guy says he's the governor.
Yes, Governor. General Mills.
Didn't sound like the governor.
I understand. The state won't pay the $1 billion.
Now, that's the kind of government I like. They don't back down. They don't give in to blackmail.
They don't have the money.
Oh.
So what are we going to do?
We're going to do nothing. That's what we're going to do. I guarantee you, these terrorists are bluffing.
But what if they're not?
Well, then it won't matter, because we'll all be dead.
I'll get that. General Mills. For you.
Yes, Governor, you wanted to talk to me?
Hammer.
Oh, hi, Doro. It's Doro. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Hammer, listen. They closed this ball early for no reason. I think something's up. Anything new at your end?
Not really. Oh, no, yes. They threatened to blow up the city unless we gave them $1 billion.
What? They're gonna blow up the city? You better get down here and cover me. Get here as soon as you can.
Something tells me the Jill Taylor Fitness Center isn't the safest place to be right now.
Tommy Small reporting live. Captain Trunk, is there any truth to the rumor that terrorists have stolen a military warhead and are threatening to blow up the entire city?
But that is an irresponsible lie.
Then what's a general doing here? General, perhaps
he
you
was
would
in the
care to
neighborhood.
explain?
Yes, I would. No, there are no terrorists. There's no warhead. As a matter of fact, there's nothing to worry about.
So what you're saying is that...
General,
we can...
Yes.
I think you better turn on Channel 6 right now.
Yes.
And now here is another statement from the hooded figure.
Your puny leaders have not responded to our demands. We have jammed your airways to show our power. If we do not receive the money in 10 hours, you will be destroyed.
No warhead, huh?
They probably heard that. You girls looking for the powder room? Now that was gratuitous.
You throw like a girl. Here, catch this.
I bet you don't have many boyfriends. Doro, I found you at last. Mission accomplished.
Hammer, I want a new partner.
So, Inspector Hammer, we meet again.
If my ex-wife is under that hood, I'm gonna be sick.
Jill Taylor, I don't believe it.
You'll be happy to know that your governor has capitulated. $1 billion.
$1 billion has been placed in my Swiss bank account.
I thought the state didn't have $1 billion.
They hit up Iran for a loan.
Why did you do it? So you could finance some army of Amazon women to take over America and make us all watch soap operas and tie up the phones all day? Was that it?
No, I wanted the money.
Well, now that you've got the money, will you call off the threat?
No, I'm going to go on TV and ask for more money. I've got a good thing going.
Just like a woman always changing her mind.
Enough of this chauvinist dribble. I have a broadcast to make.
Yeah, I gotta go too. Thanks for steaming the wrinkles out of my jacket.
Not so fast, Inspector. You've had your exercise. Now it's time for your dip in the hot tub.
I also want gold bullion, my own 747, and a new episode of Moonlighting every week.
Oh, Hammer. I guess this is the end of a good team.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss my gun. And you too, Doro. Oh, and Dori. I'm one tough cop, right?
Yeah, Sledge. Yeah.
Freeze! Please! Shut that damn thing off!
From this day forward, all grotesque men will be under my shapely thumb. Across the country, in bars, ballparks, bowling alleys, every day will be Ladies' Day. Furthermore...
Hold it! Your show's been canceled.
You talking to me?
Jill Taylor is a power-mad thief, extortionist, and a threat to democracy.
Yeah, not only that, but her health club stinks on ice.
Fools.
You think you're safe? I pointlessly set that bomb to detonate in 5 minutes.
My God, tell us where it is.
Never.
Would you be willing to rephrase that?
Who even knows if it's here?
Will somebody turn off the dang hot tub? I can't think with all this noise!
I found it! There it is, right there.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a really bad day.
You can't defuse that bomb.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Last on Sledgehammer.
Hammer, you can't defuse that bomb.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The following season of Sledgehammer takes place 5 years before that nuclear explosion. Thank you.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
In just a moment, Police Detective Chris Raker will take the stand against reputed crime boss Johnny Red Shoes Haggis about his role in the murder of former District Attorney D.A. Burnham. This is Amy Porter reporting live. Now. Right this minute.
Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Detective Raker, please tell the court exactly what you saw the night of June 20th, 1986.
Well, I observed Mr. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Observe Mr. Haggis. I don't know.
Come now, Detective Raker. Just tell the court what you remember.
I don't know.
I'm telling you, I don't remember. What are you doing? Get off my back!
Order in this court! Order in this court! I said order in this court!
Wasn't violent here!
Not me, him!
Violence!
In all my years on the force, I have never been this disgusted.
So you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it. Canceling the policeman's field day. It was my turn to get shot out of the cannon. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's where I put that. My mind is...
Hammer, I thought you were talking about Detective Raker.
Raker? Who, Chris Raker? You know, I like that guy. He's kind of tough. Good with his fists. Always liked him.
Hammer, he cracked on the stand today and didn't finger Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
That wimp! You know, I never really trusted him.
He was so dedicated. So stable.
How's the captain taking it?
Not very well. Been in his office most of the morning.
Yeah, he's probably really depressed. You know, Captain Trunk has been like a second-hand father to Raker for years. How sharper than a serpent's tooth is an ungrateful punk.
Sorry for interrupting, Captain.
Just wanted to cheer you up, sir.
That's impossible. This is the worst day of my life.
Now, you see, right there, you're wrong. You've said many times that the worst day of your life was the day I joined the force. Now you feel better?
Yes.
Captain, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for Chris Raker's sudden breakdown.
Oh, it's obvious what happened. He was pretending. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis paid him off. I hear you can make a lot of money in acting.
Raker would never sell out. He had integrity, you understand? And the mere fact that you would even suggest that he was...
Go ahead. Let it out. You'll feel better, Captain.
You know, Captain, I thought he sounded real. All that ranting about violence. Well, that's difficult to fake.
No, believe me, Raker is a faker. All cops face violence. The ones who can't deal with it crack. The ones who can, teach.
Just talk to him.
You want to talk to him? Why don't you dial him direct? 555 Weasel. Here, I'll ring him up.
Hammer, give it a rest. I've already tried. The man's not at home.
Oh, typical. The line went dead. Dang deregulation.
Hammer.
Hey, Hammer. How's it feel to be the second craziest cop on the force?
What was that, Major?
I asked you how it felt to be the second craziest cop on the force.
Oh, I thought you said laziest. Sorry, my mistake.
You don't believe Raker really lost it, do you?
Not a chance in the world. That kid has taken the heart out of Trunk, and I'm not going to let him get away with it. He was always too perfect. That bonehead even had a perfect attendance record.
What's wrong with a perfect attendance record?
Any cop worth his tin is out at least a couple of days with a flesh wound.
Well, I think we're all human. I mean, I think we should strive for perfection.
Speak for yourself, Doro. I am perfect. A perfect 42 regular and a perfect shot.
I started VVC after the network forced me out of programming. They said my ideas were too high concept. You tell me, what's wrong with an alien puppet living with a suburban family? Okay, it's stupid. But what's wrong with it?
Nothing. Sounds kind of cute.
Cute? There's too much cute in the world. There should be an alternative. You've heard of reality programming? This is reality reprogramming. Here we are at the nerve center of my entire operation. Voila.
Whoops. Sorry, we were just playing a game of Space Invaders.
The latest in state-of-the-art mind control technology. Thought control through television.
Amazing.
I could start a fourth network just like this.
There already is a fourth network.
That's a network?
Yeah, I see your point. Anyhow, your process certainly worked on that cop Raker. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis couldn't be happier. $500,000, just as we agreed.
I just want you to know I'm not doing this for the money, but I have to answer to a higher command. My 2-year-old son.
This is all very, impressive. Mr. Smartikoff, I'll be leaving.
But this is only the beginning. I've devoted my whole life to TV. Man has only begun to scratch the tip of the iceberg of the video age.
Look, I'm really not into television. I only watch PBS and Nightline.
But someday you'll really be into television because it will rule your life. Man will never have to leave his couch. Brother, you will even travel to foreign lands by TV.
Actually, I enjoy flying.
Ultimately, man and TV will combine to form a newer, higher being. Yes, a super race. Smarter, brighter, new and improved. And it will all start here. And with those who watch it. Yes, the rulers of tomorrow sit in front of the TV today.
Oh, another new sweater? Come on, Theo. Who is it?
Hammer, it's me, Draker. Open up.
Look, if you came here for insults, I already gave at the office.
Hammer, I have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, don't confess. Let me beat it out of you. I hate cops who take bribes.
I didn't take a bribe. Now listen, you're the only one I can talk to. You're bloodthirsty, but you're trustworthy. Now you gotta listen to me.
I don't listen to malcontents. Especially malcontents who malcontent all over the captain.
Hammer, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what happened to me on the stand. There was this sound, this noise. I couldn't remember anything. And then these nightmares. These terrible, weird nightmares. They seem so real.
Oh, the one where you haven't been to class all semester and it's the day of the final and you're in your underwear? No.
No, these revolve around a white room. You gotta help me.
I just helped you quit smoking. All right, look, I don't know what happened to you on the stand. Maybe you didn't take a bribe. Maybe you just cracked under the pressure. But you better remember what happened with Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, or that slime ball's gonna ooze free.
I tried, but nothing happened.
Well, try harder. Remember, come on. Haggis, the murder. Haggis, the murder.
No! There's violence here! That sound! I have to get rid of that sound! I gotta get it out of my head!
Ooh. Nicotine withdrawal's a real bummer.
That noise! Help me, Hammer! Help me get rid of that sound! Hit me!
My pleasure. Feel better now?
No! Hit me, you Hammer! Hit me! That noise!
Boy, you can come over here anytime. You just bought the farm, Fink. All right, now you're in trouble. I love it when company drops by. All right, come on, let's go. Party's over.
Okay, people, let's clear it.
That guy's gonna destroy Trunk and me both.
You know, I still don't understand why I came to you.
Felt safe here. You know, when Raker rushed in here, he was shaking worse than a rumba dancer. He had that look in his eyes as someone who just stepped over the edge. I've seen that look before.
Yeah, in the war.
No, in the mirror.
Sledge, what do you think made him break down?
I don't know. All I did was ask him about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, and look what he did. Think I'm gonna lose my security deposit?
He required one? Can you remember saying anything that might have set him off?
He came in here, he was raving, he was ranting, going on about noise. He said the noise and something about nightmares.
Nightmares. What did he say about nightmares?
All he mentioned was something about a white room.
White room. White room. I've read something about that. Look, another article.
Now, what magazine is this from?
Reader's Digest.
Oh, well, can't get more authoritative than that.
Already, advertising agencies have expressed an interest in mind control techniques such as the KGB's White Room process. That's all it says. It's the condensed version.
That's it. The White Room.
Oh, Sledge, you don't honestly believe that the networks are trying to turn people into mindless automatons, do you?
Haven't you ever seen Matlock? What I'm saying is the only people that are more calculating than the networks are the mob. They didn't bribe Raker. They brainwashed him.
They programmed him to forget and break down every time he tried to remember anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Let's go talk to Trunk. I think I figured out how to pull the plug on Haggis.
Let me get this straight. You want me to spread the word that you've got new information that will put Johnny Red Shoes Haggis behind bars for good, and that you're going to testify tomorrow. Hammer, that will never work.
Yes, it will. We'll get a woman to start the rumor. Want to do it, Doro? I'll get somebody else. You see, sir, the guy who got to Raker is going to try to get to me before I testify.
Oh, Hammer, something is happening. Put that network in the dumper.
I already did last year.
And this just in. Inspector Sledge Hammer will testify tomorrow in the trial with new information that will, according to Hammer, put that scum-sucking leech into the slammer for so long, by the time he gets out, he'll be dead.
Thought of that myself.
And now on an
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, Doro, I guess it's time for you to make tracks.
We don't know what's going to happen here tonight. I think I should stay and back you up.
I don't need a backup. I got all the backup I need. Right here. It's taken me through shootouts and stakeouts and a marriage. So, I'm straight.
I can hide in the closet. They won't even know I'm here.
Look, the mob has probably been watching this apartment all evening, and they're not going to make a move till you leave. So, beat it. I can take care of myself. Always have. Always will.
You know, it's okay to let people care about you. It's not a slight against your masculinity. It's human.
Doro, I think I hear your mother calling.
You know, beneath that loner exterior and twisted mind lurks a heart with real emotion. It's really okay to let it out every once in a while.
One more insult like that, and you're going out of here on a stretcher like Raker.
You win. You know, once I'd like to come over here when it wasn't a crisis. I mean, you could just invite me over here and we could just talk. Is that too much to ask?
I don't know. Depends. Just call before you come over.
Why? Think you might make me dinner?
No, I want to disarm all the booby traps. Good night.
Shouldn't something be happening, Smartikoff?
Say, yes! No cartoon first.
Look, Johnny Haggis wants results. I don't know what he knows, but I want him not to know it. You know?
I know. Look, if we can't brainwash him, let's brain wax him. Go to level 3.
Dishwashing liquid, toilet paper, TV dinners, soap, trash bag, deodorant, breakfast cereal, tires, toilet paper, TV dinners.
Finally. This is Jell-O. Let's get down to business. Take notes. Inspector Hammer, tomorrow, whenever anyone asks you anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, you will forget everything. Is that understood?
You put him to sleep, you idiot!
Wake him up.
Yes, sir.
Go to level 4.
Wake up, Hammer. Come on, wake up. Mom, I'll take out the garbage in a minute. Come on, wake up. Mom.
At level 4, we associate scenes of extreme violence with our command to forget a certain topic. It could turn Oliver North into a bedwetter.
So better work. We're running out of time.
This is impossible. This man is experiencing every form of violence known to man, and he's loving it.
Hey, what are you doing? It was just getting good. You know, you guys should release this in cassette. You'd make a fortune.
That will be enough, Inspector Hammer.
Could you at least make me a copy? VHS?
I'm losing my patience.
So am I. Give me a gun. Let's kill him.
Are you mad?
Of course I'm mad. Would a sane man work in television?
But there must be another way.
You're right.
Forget it. You guys can't scare me. You can turn my stomach, but you can't scare me. I'm a brick wall. The only guy who can reach me is me, and I'm on my side.
That's it. His conscious is too strong. We'll reach him through his subconscious. We'll reach him through himself. Begin facial topography sequence. Convert my boys to hammers.
Well, old Sledgeroo, this is a fine mess you've gotten us into. Us? What is this, some kind of joke? Oh, no joke. I am you.
You will do what I say.
You're selling encyclopedias. I'm not buying any. Why am I talking to you? You're not real. I am real. Yeah, can you do this? Boy, 1 hour with you would be hell. Stop fighting it, and listen to me. Tomorrow you will remember nothing when asked about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis. Tomorrow I will remember nothing. If pressed, you will become agitated. If further pressed, in fact, you will draw your gun and kill the DA. I will blow away the DA. When you wake up in the morning, you will feel refreshed, and you will remember nothing about tonight. Refreshed. I will kill the DA. Now sleep. Tomorrow is a big day. Wow. Man, I slept like a log. Hope you had a good night.
Inspector Hammer, would you tell the court what you remember?
Well, I was born a white middle-class child. I lived
No,
for some years.
Inspector. About Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Well,
Yes?
I don't remember.
I mean, why else would you tell Captain Trunk that you had new, important information?
No, No! I mean, no.
This is no time for fooling around, Inspector. What about Haggis?
I don't remember.
Nothing?
I don't remember. Shut up! I said I don't remember!
Nothing?
I don't remember! Stop it! Stop it! I can't think it! My head! It's the noise! Get me here! Stop! Stop!
Doing, you goofball cop. You're supposed to shoot the DA, not me.
Bailiff, arrest these guys. They've already killed the dead DA, then they brainwashed Raker and tried to brainwash me. How's that for a quick explanation?
Do you have any comments, Mr. Haggett?
I'm paying you nothing!
Nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing! Nothing, nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing!
Well, it looks like justice was done.
It sure was. Those were the ugliest shoes I've ever seen.
I mean, what happened? Didn't they try to brainwash you?
That's right, Captain, they did. They tried to play on my subconscious, but they forgot one important thing.
What's that?
I don't have a subconscious.
Hammer, I'm amazed that you were able to hold out against their brainwashing.
Well, it was easy, sir. I simply thought about one thing.
What was that?
Well, who's always close to my side? Someone I'm afraid I've been neglecting lately. Someone for whom I've never really been able to express my true feelings. Someone who's beautiful, sleek, attractive. I think it's obvious who I'm talking about, sir.
Oh, Sledge, stop.
My gun.
Hammer, you are a truly sensitive guy.
Thank you, sir. I never thought you noticed that.
শাড়ি শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না। রাবেয়া, রাবেয়া,
খুলতেছি।
ঘুমাইছো?
অনেকক্ষণ আগেই ঘুমাইছি।
বাজার।
মা, এত বাজার কেন আনছো?
না, এত বাজার কই? ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ আসতেছে না, ওর জন্য খাওয়ান দরকার আছে না?
রাক্ষসের মতো খাইবো তো সবাই, এত বাজার করে লইছো?
আরে না, রাক্ষসের কিছু নেই। যাও বাজারটা রাখ। আমি চিন্তা করছি কি, ধার কর্জ করে হইলেও টাকা পয়সা জমা একটা সেকেন্ড হ্যান্ড মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো।
মোটরসাইকেল কেন?
আরে ভাড়ায় গাড়ি চালায় খুব একটা লাভ হয় না, এদিকে তেলের দাম বাড়তি, তারপরে যে চাকরিটা করি সেখানে তো টাকা পয়সা খুব বেশি দেয় না। ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, আমি যদি এই চাকরিটা ছাইরা যদি বাইক রাইড সারাদিন করি তখন কিছু টাকা আসবো, ভালো হইব না?
দেখো যত যাই কও, চাকরির কিন্তু একটা নিশ্চিত ইনকাম আছে, সেটা কমই হোক। চাকরিটা ছেড়ে দিয়ে কি ঠিক হইব?
তাও ঠিক, কিন্তু এই যে ঘরে একটা নতুন মানুষ এসেছে, একটু নতুন করে চিন্তা করতে হবে না, টাকা পয়সা লাগবে তো।
জানি না, সেটা করো ভাইবে চিন্তা কইরো।
আচ্ছা তুমি অত চিন্তা করো না, এটা তো এখনই কিনতেছি না, টাকা জমাতেও তো একটা সময় লাগবে, তাও ধরো 6-7 মাস তো লাগবেই। তারপরে রফিকরে কইছি যে যখন মোটরসাইকেল কিনবো তখন কিছু টাকা ধার দিতে, ও রাজি হয়েছে, মিলাজুলা একটা কিছু হইব। আচ্ছা বাদ দাও, এই
শাড়ি? শাড়ি কেন?
আমি কি তোরে কিছু দিতে পারি না?
এমনি করে টাকা খরচ করলে টাকা জমাইবা কেমনে?
দূর, একটা শাড়ির আর কতই দাম।
শাড়িটা কিন্তু সুন্দর আছে।
পছন্দ হয়েছে তো? আচ্ছা একটু পরে দেখা না।
আরেকদিন পরবো।
কি কস? পর না, তোরা অনেকদিন শাড়িতে দেখি না।
শরীরটা ভালো লাগতেছে না।
বেশি খারাপ লাগতেছে?
আরেকদিন পরে দেখা।
আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, তাহলে খাবার দে। ও কি খাইছে? কি রে বাপ, আরে কি মশা রে।
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি, আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মা জান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
আম্মাজান থাক, আমি তো পারতাছি।
সমস্যা না, আপনার বাসার সামনে না, আমি আগে দিতেছি, চলেন।
তুমি কেঠা মা? আমি তো চিন্তা পারতেছি না কোনখানে বাসা।
আমার সামনের মহল্লা বাসা। আমার নাম লাইলি।
ও লাইলি, তুমি কি আমার চিনো?
জি না খালাম্মা, আসলে আপনি তো আমার মায়ের বয়সী, বুঝছেন না? তা আমার মা যদি এরকম বাজারে ব্যাগ টানতো আমি তো দিতাম না, আমি লয়ে নিতাম।
ও আচ্ছা।
তো খালাম্মা আপনার কোনো পোলা মায়া নাই?
আছে তো, আমার একমাত্র পোলা আছে।
তো চ্যাংরা পোলা থাকতে আপনার বাজারে যেতে হয় গেলা?
তুমি যে কি কও, তুমি কিন্তু খুব ভালো কথা কইছো। আমি আসলে বাসায় দিকে তো মাঝে মাঝে নিজে হাট বাজার করি। তা আম্মাজান তুমি কেমনে জানলা আমার পোলা চ্যাংরা?
ও, আপনার বয়স দেখে আন্দাজ করছি আর কি, আপনার পোলা চ্যাংরাই হবো। এইটা আপনার বাচ্চা?
হ্যাঁ, এই যে আইসা পড়ছে, আমার বাসা আইসা পড়ছে। যাও, তুমি এত কষ্ট করছো, একটু চা পানি খিলাও।
না না, আজকে না, খালাম আরেকদিন আসুন।
আচ্ছা,
আপনি নিশ্চয়ই কষ্ট পাইছেন তাই না? কষ্ট পাইলে মানে আপনি কইছেন আমারে, আমি যদি না যাই তাহলে তো খারাপ দেখে। তো আজকে যাই তাহলে,
চলো। আচ্ছা আম্মাজান,
বাহ,
কি আম্মাজান?
আপনার বাসা খালামা খুব সুন্দর, আপনার বাসা।
ও, আমি তো ভাবতেছিলাম তুমি আমার ছেলের কথা কইতাছো। মাশাআল্লাহ, আমার ছেলে সুন্দর আছে না?
আছে আর কি, ওই আছে।
আচ্ছা আম্মাজান, তুমি কি খাইবা? তোমার কি পছন্দ?
আপনার পোলাই কি পছন্দ করে?
ও তো যা পায় তাই খায়।
যা পায় তাই খায়, তার অবশ্য দেখে বোঝা যায়।
কিছু কইতাছো?
না খালাম্মা, কিছু কইতেছি না, মানে কইতে চাইছি যে সবার তো একটা প্রিয় খাদ্য থাকে, তারটা কি?
হ্যাঁ আছে তো, গরুর গোশত। গরুর গোশত পাইলে তো মাথায় ঠিক থাকে না, খুবই পছন্দের।
আচ্ছা কইতেছেন, আমারও গরুর গোশত খুব পছন্দ।
ঠিক আছে আম্মাজান, তুমি বসো, গরুর গোশতে রান্না করবো, দুপুরে সাথে মিলে একসাথে খামু।
আরে আমি এখানে একা একা বসে কি করবো খালাম্মা, আমি যাই আপনারে সাহায্য করি একটু।
মাশাআল্লাহ, কি লক্ষ্মী মাইয়া। আসো আসো।
মা, মাংস যা হয়েছে না,
মজা হয়েছে?
অসাধারণ হয়েছে। এই এ মেয়ে কি করে?
ওই, তুই ওরে দেখ চমকাই উঠছিস কেলা? ওর নাম লাইলি, আর আজকে সব ওই রান্না করছে।
কি?
হ্যাঁ আম্মাজান, আমার পোলা কথা কইছিলাম না?
ইস, এরকম জঘন্য রান্না আমি জিন্দেগি দেখাই নাই।
কি কইতাছস? একটু কি কইলি অসাধারণ, এখন কইতাছস ফালতু। মাথা গেছে নাকি?
খালাম্মা, আমার মনে হয় গরমে মাথা গিলু গলে গেছে গা।
হাই মেয়ে, তোমার সাহস তো কম না, তুমি এনে কেন আসছো?
খালাম্মা আপনার সামনে আমরা ধমকাইতেছে।
ওই, তুই ওরে দামগাছ গেলা? হ্যাঁ, ও আইছে তো কি হইছে? তোর কোনো সমস্যা আছে? ও জানোস না আজকে আমার এই রান্না বান্না কত সাহায্য করছে?
জানতে চাই না, ওরা এখনই বাড়ি থেকে বাইরে যেতে বলো।
কি কইতাছস? এত কিছু কষ্ট করে রান্না করে মাইটা না খাইয়ে চলে যাবো?
ও যদি এখান থেকে না যায় আমি বাইরে যাবো এখন।
খালাম্মা, তোর মাথা নষ্ট হয়ে গেছে গা। আমি বরং আজকে যাই, আপনি থাকেন খান, আমি আরেকদিন এসে খামুনি।
আম্মাজান, তুই এটা কি করলি? মা এটা খালি মুখে বিতে দিলি?
তুমি ওরে চিনো না আম্মা, খুব ডেঞ্জারাস।
আমার চিনার দরকার নেই, তুই বেশি করে খা।
তোর খামুই না।
Bài nữa không? Thì thiếu reverse rất nhiều ấy. Vài phút. Suy được kéo ra nhỉ? Nào. Thiếu đồ à? Bố 35 2 9 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi 10 tuổi gần 11 tuổi. Ăn được 8 tuổi giờ 6 rồi. 2 score và sẽ ra quay trứng này. Bye bye. Ra quay trứng này. Đừng ra legend đấy thầy ơi. Còn tao sao, nhưng mà sao ở đây mấy ông tao mặc cái đấy không? Tao không nghĩ chồn sợ ra không ra legend này chôn búa à? Rồi nang trắng chuỗi à? Chuỗi thêm một quả nữa thì tích lửa. Chồn vai bíp nổi không? Đánh chim mày. Tao cái gì đi thầy ơi? Cứ epic rồi, cứ epic và giá là mình chôn tao. À, ô. Lát không? À, vô địch kìa. Còn lấy cái đồ thủ lên. Phải thấy không? Chết tiền đấy rồi. Chết tiền đấy rồi. Mong thêm gì nữa kìa. Bây giờ bao đi. Quên không? Ui thôi phải thế. Nghe cho đánh nổi á. Được thắng. Nó click cái gì nhỉ? Chuồn nào đi tắt mất cái này rồi thầy gì chuồn đào. Lời đi xe mất thắng à? Anh thắng anh đi thẳng cái 9 không? Nếu là điều vào ngày rồi là thì đây đúng. Mình xin Fan 1 à? Hiểu Hiểu dám đi Fan 1 nha. Kiếm giác vậy chồng. Tao thấy đi Fan 1 vậy. Khỏe thế. Rồi, thằng khỏe vãi. Thằng tanh mình không Galio đéo ăn nổi. Galio hai đồ qua hai đồ tanh cho Galio rồi. Mà đéo ăn nổi. Nó khỏe quá. Đúng không? Thằng này tôi ba chết rồi. Đó. Ba chết thì vẫn làm. Bốc về. Lan chơi 20 tuổi được 2 lần quay à. Là làm tiếp. Ngồi ra đâu nó sao vậy? Mày nhờn. Mày cút. Galio đâu? Ra đi xin tí quan này. Rồi ta dồn tới đi. Dây đi 2 lần của Nissan luôn này. Ona luôn này. Ui. Không có mà. Thằng mới một con. Thằng không con. Mình không con. Thằng này à? Thằng này ai? Galio 2. Rồi một thằng Galio 2 nhá. Hết rồi. Đâu nữa? Đéo ra Galio game rác 80 tiền chúng ta. Dùng đúng rồi. 80 tiền cho ra Galio à? Đâu nhiều rác điết. Galio đéo Galio đẹp chứ đéo gì mà bây giờ phép đi mà lấy một đồ tanh không yes Galio đâu yes Galio ở chôn bố à Thằng béo thích phớt lờ đâu không? Nó cho chút đấy. Cô có quần áo chưa cất ở đây này. Một tí nhưng mà móc đâu hết rồi. À. Của tao trước giờ vẫn thế mà.
Đúng không? Đâu? Mày ăn này, mày bán đâu? Không bán. Nó đâu? Cái tao cho quần áo hơi
Chinh chuồng. Nổi không? Nổi không? Đánh nổi là ngày không? Đừng móc vậy. Bao nhiêu cái nữa? Gì? 2 cái á? 2 cái á? 2 cái lấy đây này, một cái áo đang treo này. Áo của thằng áo đang treo này. À, dấu biết, mất rồi. Dấu biết. Gì? 35 máu à, 35 máu à, thằng kia nó sống ở chôn búa. Sao hả em? 60 tuổi, đâu được, chỉ được. What the hell, lập bếp của cái dấu chưa? Chưa thấy cái gì, chưa thấy gọi là gì, gọi là thông báo. Là cho tiền rồi hay gì? Chuẩn không vậy? Mày quá ngay một cái gọi là gì giảm đa phép, mày đi, mày đòi ăn tao, mày phút xuống dưới đi xin 2 sự khỏe đấy, anh là lên xin 3. Ôi kìa, 60 mấy tuổi này, mình sẽ book cho các em nhá, book cho các em ngay từ vào đầu. Ok, bắn hết tốc độ chưa rồi gì để thanh đỏ không? Thanh đỏ ấn được, đều ấn được. Đều ấn được rồi, hết cơ. 2 ly xin à? Thằng song đấu mà không đánh ly xin à chị Chôn nhỉ? Không đánh ly xin à? Song đấu có 1-2 ly xin thôi, xong để ly xin vào. Mắc rồi. What the hell? Chơi bảo phe chơi kia bị rơi. Bây giờ qua cái. À chơi tắm xem có không? Khiếp. Cái gì vậy? Em thoa vào trong mix sự kinh khủng ấy. Tuấn, anh đờ mũ hoa. Ok, chào em. Cần cái gì nữa? Cái gì nữa nhỉ? Cuồng đao không được rồi, không, một cái này. Đang quay mà. Đây rồi. Sự phải bút một chút tốc độ cho thành nhân vật đấy. Đây rồi, anh sẽ bút cho em bằng sao em? Cái gì nhỉ? Launch into space simulator. Vua 9U3IEA cha thế bây giờ 9U3IEA lúc này là thằng anh họ tao, thằng trẻ con này nó cho tại họ tao Dương Yên nó cho đứt cải từ lâu để tao chơi được cái này 9U3 không bóc đâu. Tao lấy đồ khô, tiền lấy đồ khô kia của tao là xong mà. Đồ kia tao phơi tối qua mà đủ tao ấy. Phơi tối qua. Ôi tôi mắt, tao để anh bay tiếp anh. Ui lao ở đây này. Sao anh gọi ý lao nhỉ? Dám gọi ý lao. Mà rồi em ơi. Nhưng mà anh không Galileo Vũ ơi, không Galileo của Juliet rồi. Giờ bài anh yếu ấy. Thôi anh sẽ bút thằng này lên trên hành tinh kia cho mạnh. 100 tỷ à? 100 tỷ à? Nhưng mà như nào là không được hả Tuấn? Ví dụ mà cái trò bọn ta chơi là ý là nó sẽ phóng linh vật bay lên trên cái hành tinh tiếp theo ấy, nhưng mà ta phải làm đến lúc nó đủ tiền thì thôi ấy, bọn ta vẫn kiểu xoay màn hình ấy, với cả nó có nhiều cái lúc vào phim có nhiều cái kiểu vật xung quanh ấy, như thế. Nhưng mà di chuyển nhanh điết cho con mở một máu ạ. Thôi anh gì rồi phải châm bài đang thắng thì thua top 5 ạ. Chuẩn kiểm giác cho chịu được game giác.